You just know the ins and outs. You're so cool, Nicole.
You're
I don't
way
say
You're
that
cool.
so
lightly.
cool.
For our listeners, you're the like one of the coolest people I know. Like you are
For sure.
iconic, honestly. I look up to you in every way.
I
So
looked up
like,
to
Um
you
and
when I grow
talking
up.
about that, you did a model, you're modeling, you did like a runway, like the confidence it takes to do runway stuff. Oh my God. But you were
well,
fire. Holy cow.
not not only did she do runway stuff, the artist that she has been modeling for has such an incredible cause too. Can you talk a little bit about that, Nicole?
My girl Yolanda, yes, the
Mhm.
brand that I've been able to model for, it's called Still a Lady, and she created a lingerie brand specifically for ostomates, which is people who have to get their I hope I don't butcher the definition, but it's people who have to get their colon removed,
Like
usually
colostomy bags, they have
mhm,
the outside
and
bags.
it's usually a life or death situation. So it's
Hmm.
surgically they have an colostomy bag placed here, and that is how they dispose of waste. And for them, it's this huge life altering thing. It can really kill confidence.
Hmm.
They don't know what their intimate life is going to be like. And she is an ostomate as well. And when she was looking for lingerie, she couldn't find anything specifically made for people like her. So she was like, screw it, I'm going to do this myself. And so she's made this brand, and it is so beautiful, empowering, sexy, confident, and just wonderful. And she's been able to showcase that at Omaha Fashion Week 2 times, or I'm sorry, 3 times now. And I've been able to walk for her
Girl,
twice.
you look like a supermodel out there. Oh
Thank
my
You
you.
are a
God.
supermodel. My God.
I was just stunned. I was like,
And she
wow.
really, thank you. She really emphasizes her, and so she's the designer, and her aunt is the seamstress.
Hmm.
And all of us, like, we put on our outfits, and they're all unique. They look beautiful on all of our skin colors, body sizes, and everything just looks perfect on each person. And we all feel great. And she was like, if we can do that for people, even if they do not have an ostomy bag,
Hmm.
she's like, we are doing our job, like, as
Mhm.
designers and for this brand, because the goal is to make you feel super confident. And then when you get to represent a brand that's awesome, it's made me even become a wonderful, honestly, an advocate for them too. I
And
love it even. Yeah.
that is something that is becoming a bit more mainstream. What is her name? The actress with MS who is not Selena. What is her
Selma
name?
Blair.
Selma Blair.
Mhm.
Also
Icon.
talking about adaptive clothing. And also I've seen like a makeup line for adaptive uh,
Yeah.
makeup application too. And so having, yeah, something as simple as lingerie, not simple. Lingerie is not simple
Mm-mm.
for anybody. But I mean, wow, what a world that is being opened up to embrace. I can still feel beautiful even if I've got this colostomy bag that I'm wearing. In fact, the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is one that we're going to be interviewing next. And that is
Mhm.
exactly what we're talking about, a population who has this. And do they even know that there's a clothing line out there, a lingerie line that exists? Like, how great to be able to share that and let people know that, like, intimacy, your intimate life doesn't have to suffer in the negative feelings that go with the shame, the embarrassment, um, of having such a life-saving device. Like, you have
Hmm.
to have it.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Um,
It's yeah. Ultimately, it is life-saving, and, as somebody with Crohn's disease, I am very blessed and very grateful that my, Crohn's disease is still in remission, and so but that is something that I've worried about ever since my diagnosis is I if my disease gets worse, is this a surgery that I would have to undergo? How would it impact my life? Like, those are very real things to worry about, and so to see one of my best friends up there confidently modeling with this bag and things like that, it makes me feel more empowered, and I know that it makes more people like me feel empowered, and that's just yeah, we need more of that.
mhm.
Yeah. And Jordan, I actually thought about you at one point as I've been learning more and more about this brand, learning about all the different ways that people have had to get an ostomy bag. And I know one of them is Crohn's. And I'm like, oh my God, one of my best friends has Crohn's. And like, I just instantly was like, what if she actually has one and like it's just something she doesn't talk about, or what if she would have to
Mhm.
get one? But I mean, I immediately thought of you, and I learned of somebody else who just had to get an ostomy bag. I'm not sure if it was from Crohn's or not.
Mhm.
And it was a life or death thing. And I mean, just the educational part of it, being able to represent that brand. One of the models actually is a real ostomy as well that walks. So
Mhm.
that was awesome for her to be able to do that. And just, I had no idea any of this existed before that. So,
Mhm.
and I get to educate people on it now too, which is awesome. And I'm
And
trying
look
to
great while
really,
doing it.
trying to look great. Those boots were killer,
Those
but
boots
Girl,
were
those
amazing.
boots, y'all. Oh my
I might wear
god.
those tonight when I go out.
Like, when I look at you guys, I'm like, enjoy your 20s. They go by so fast.
I know.
You know?
But no, it's been wonderful. And I think I used to be like really nervous about if I even wanted to show what I looked like with some of these photos because it's lingerie. Um,
Mhm.
but the cause behind it, the way it makes me feel, what I'm doing for that brand, like that is just so much more forward or whatever you'd want to say for that. And it's just really helped me embrace myself as well. Because I know I'm standing up for great